Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I have another set of magnetic floating stands for the iPad Pro and the iPad Air, but this brand adds their own unique twist to it. Along with this, I also have cases which actually support that magnetic float position when you use your iPads. So without any further delay, let's check them out. First, it's that standard magnetic float stand, but even this has its own twist to it. As you can see, you can get compatible versions for any iPad model, including the ones which do not have magnets built into them, like the 9th gen iPad or the 3rd gen iPad Air. How is that possible? Well, we'll check that out in a bit. First, let's unbox this. It comes in this nice foam protection. Inside we have instructions leaflet and then this flat USB-C to standard USB cable. This cable is flat. How cool is that? Next is the stand in this collapsed position, meaning you can actually fold this into this position and carry it in your backpack. So that's the unique twist here. This magnetic float stand is actually portable. It's got nice heft to it, but it's still light. The branding right there at the back, along with the hole for cable management. Turn it over, the base has got this rubber feet to keep it in place on your desk. You can just unfold this to get it into the right position. There's really nice hinge mechanism there, and it feels very well built. Let me get my iPad onto it. This is my 11-inch iPad Pro, and it just sticks. It holds the position correctly and your iPad is in that float position. Now I'm giving it a wiggle here and the iPad is not falling off, so the magnets are doing their job and you can be sure that the iPad is not going to fall off and will just stay in place. Now I really like the look of this. The entire thing looks quite aesthetic and neat. The stand does give you tilt adjustment. Actually, you can tilt it almost to the other side. You can adjust the angle as well, something which other float stands which I've tested cannot do this. And then you can adjust the orientation. So this stand gives you that perfect adjustment option for you to comfortably sit or stand at your desk and work on your iPad. I'm really very impressed by the quality, guys. This stand looks and feels very posh. Here it is, my typical iPad desk setup. I'm really loving the look. Now, the next one is the same stand but with another unique twist onto it. The base of the stand doubles as a USB hub for your iPad. How cool is that? So again, inside the box this time you get two cables, a USB-C to USB-C cable and a Lightning to USB-C cable. Neat. Instructions next, and then the stand, again that similar premium build quality, and if you see the base, it has got an inbuilt hub with several connectivity options. So this side we have two USB 3.1 ports supporting up to 10 gigs of data transfer speeds. There is a 3.5mm headphone jack as well, and then at the back you have a USB-C power delivery port along with an Ethernet port. The one here is the RJ45 gigabit LAN port. Now you can't do anything with it as the iPad doesn't support wired connection, but you can connect your Mac to this dock and it will act as a hub to that as well. Next you have another USB port, but this is the 2.0 port. Next to it is the HDMI port which supports 4K monitors up to 60 Hz. Again, this is going to upscale the content from your iPad when it's connected. We know that the iPad is not quite 4K ready. On the final side we have another USB-C host port, which is how you connect your iPad to, and then an SD card reader which supports both standard SD and micro SD cards. Now again you get the same hinge mechanism as the other one, complete with rubber feet at the bottom. Now let's get my iPad Pro onto this again, and just like that it snaps into place. Again the wiggle test, it stays on firmly. Tilt adjustment along with orientation adjustment as well. So that's all neat. Let's start plugging in stuff. First, let's get power onto it. I have a 20-watt power adapter plugging into the base. Next, using the included USB-C cable, let's connect it to the iPad And as soon as I do that, you can see that it's charging the iPad as well. The USB-C supports up to 100 watts power delivery on the hub, so you do get full charging speeds which the iPad supports. Let's get the cable a bit tidy using the wire management hole at the back, and that looks much better. First, let's try that USB 3.1 ports. I have a SanDisk pen drive here, plug it in, and it just works. Next, the 3.5mm headphone jack. I have the original Apple EarPods here, and they just work. Let's try an SD card here again, and it's perfect, it works. It's really a good option if you want to transfer videos and pictures from your digital cameras. Next, let's try HDMI. Again, just plug the cable in and it works. So amazing solution here, guys. Those who want just the stand, you can go for the first version, or if you want to make the floating stand more functional, then this here with the USB hub is just perfect. Next, I also have MagFit magnetic liquid silicone cases. Now the idea is that you can use the magnetic floating stand even when your iPads are in the cases. As you can see with this magnet detection paper, the magnets are present within this case. This is for the iPad Air and I have one for the Pro as well. Let's get my iPad into the case and it fits like a glove. Nice soft bendable silicone and it covers the iPad perfectly. The slot for the iPad pencil and it just fits right in. The case covers all the edges. It's got perfect cutouts for the camera, speaker grills and the ports. Even on the top, everything is perfectly aligned. The front of the case has got this raised lip, so you can lay your iPad on its face and the screen is protected. And even the volume buttons are accessible from within the case. Now, getting it onto the MagFit floating stand, as you can see, it sticks firmly in place. So you can happily use this case to protect your iPad, and when you have to stick it onto the magnetic stand, you don't have to remove it out of the case. You can just use it whilst your iPad is within the case. Even for the iPad Air 4, the case fits perfectly in place with all the right cutouts, especially to that Touch ID button on the top, and as you can see, it just works. And even the Apple Pencil fits into place. Now, this case does offer something totally unique. It offers versions for that base $329 iPads as well. That iPad which doesn't have any magnets inbuilt. So using this case, you get that magnetic connection to that base iPad as well. Their website shows all models, so you can check the compatibility before ordering. So in summary, great products here, guys, for your iPads. A very decent magnetic float stand which looks neat and minimal, gives you tilt, angle and orientation adjustments, plus it folds neatly, allowing you to carry it along with you. The next is slightly enhanced version which gives you a complete hub built into the base, allowing you to connect external hard drives, pen drives, SD cards and even a HDMI monitor. And then finally, cases with magnets built in to work seamlessly with that MagFit floating stands, even having a version for the iPad which hasn't got magnets in it. I really am very impressed by the selection of these products which MagFit does. All the links plus a channel exclusive discount code will be in the description box below, so please do check them out. And if you decide to go ahead with these products, I'm very confident that you will absolutely love it like how I do. So thanks to MagFit for once again sending these amazing products, and I am so impressed and highly recommend this, guys. Once again, everything is in the description along with the offer code, so please do check them out. So that's all for the video. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section down below. And whilst you're there, please hit that thumbs up button so YouTube algorithm will like my video and push it to more users out there. The subscribe button is just a few pixels away. Please do subscribe, support my channel so I can keep making these videos for you. And as always, thanks a lot for staying with me until the end. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.